Okay, let's do a review on a new holster I got, Keyhole holster, Spartin series here. I love the single clip design, easy on, easy off. Yeah, that's what I've used for the last 5 years with this little Foxx holster. Obviously this is getting pretty worn now. This isn't the full original by no means. I mean, the shell cracked a couple years ago. And I know they have a lifetime warranty, but just didn't bother trying to address that because they say under normal wear and tear, you know, whatever that means. I'm like, for 40 bucks, I think, $42 shipped, I wasn't real concerned about it. Made my own Kydex shell for it. You can look that up online, not real hard to do. It was an okay holster, other than the clips just sucked. They did send me one clip a year later when mine broke, but they said that's not warranted. Okay, it's just Kydex, so I started making my own, and I've gone through 5 or 6 of them. I actually went up to the .08 Kydex on them, or .09, I think it's .8, because they use the .6, I believe, along with the .06. Along with the shell was .06, so that cracked a year or so ago. I made a new one, and I've been making the clips ever since the second one cracked, broke. So they have upgraded it now to a nylon clip, which I think looks good. I'm not sure about this groove here for pivoting, but it makes it a little weaker there. But anyway, I'll talk more about that in a minute, because I did order a new Foxx holster, little Foxx. I just sent it back because I came across this. They use .08 Kydex. This clip is, you know, secured at the top. They say it's a 0 to 10 degree cant. Yeah, I don't know about the 10 degree cant. If it is, I definitely would like a 15 degree cant on it. So a little more canty, if you would. I loosened, and there must be a little groove in here, but there's not a lot of room for a groove or a slot to move. So yeah, I'm going to see how that goes. But the thicker Kydex, the molding here, the leather's a little thicker. I think they use like 10 ounce, 10, 11 ounce, where this, I believe, must use a 9 or 10 ounce leather, which is fine. But this is definitely nicely made. This did come, oh, I put those back. This did come with the screws here with a slotted nut back here. So just pushing against the skin, I don't know, just to me, I'm like, you know what, I have these smooth ones because I had to get these to replace the rivets that Foxx uses. So obviously I had to put one in there, and it's been fine. So the new Foxx holster I did get last week was extremely loose. I don't think the hairdryer thing would have touched it, because I had to do that with the first one years ago. And it was just so flimsy. I mean, yeah, I guess it's durable enough, but it just didn't feel all that good. So I'm like, you know what, I'm just sending it back. So I said I wanted to keep the nylon clip. So I sent back the holster, and I actually had the metal holster too, but that just seemed so shallow to grab here. So I'm like, you know, I'm just sending that back. And they were good about it. They got back to me, and I think they actually refunded me already. I sent the holster Saturday, and I think once they knew it was sent, they just refunded me. So I might have got a bad one. I probably shouldn't use the term bad. I probably just got a loose one, something that was real off. I mean, quite a bit loose, though. And they did say something about, you know, we could, or did you want a thicker Kydex? So I don't know if they offer that. I looked on the website. I didn't see anything about it, so I don't know if they make shells with the thicker Kydex. I think that would be a big thing for them to do. Anyway, I sent it back because I found this online shortly after I got that. And from Keyhole Holsters. This was actually on Amazon, but $29 shipped. Now this is the base model, the Spartin. I don't know why it's called the Spartin model, but there's no sewing along the edge here, no nice backing. Supposedly it's not tailored as well. You can get different color Kydex and all that, but I think that kicks the price up to like 59 bucks on their website. I'm okay with the base. I mean, I do like some of the different Kydex, especially the thin blue line, the faded flag is pretty cool. So I'm thinking about that or getting a piece and making my own. But yeah, for 29 bucks shipped, where the little Foxx, sorry, that's probably out of view. The little Foxx is like 39 or 40 bucks, and then if you're in Michigan, then there's tax. So yeah, so when I got this, I'm like, yeah, I like this a lot. So it doesn't have a third screw here, which I'd kind of like. I know it's sturdy, but I think I'd like a third screw there. And I got some, I was looking up on how to smooth the edges out on leather. They said you can use glycerin soap, wet this, and then just kind of polish it with like a dowel rod or something and make it a little smoother, because that up against my skin yesterday I could feel, but I think I remember that with this too initially, until things started bending to the body shape, a little more pliable. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with this as far as quality, as far as costs. Communication was great when I contacted them. I asked them about swapping out shells if they offered just to do that. I know that's kind of a funny thing, just buy a whole new holster with, you know, just the leather piece. But yeah, I was real pleased. Like I said, I like the smoother caps on here, nuts. That makes me feel better anyway in my head, even if it's not a huge deal. I do like the retention. Sorry, I haven't shown you that. So when it came, you know, it's set just right. I think it clicks in nicely, because I don't want it falling out when I grab the holster. Obviously, pressure will be applied when you have it inside the waistband, and this one's pretty loose now. I mean, I can make it a little tighter. But yeah, it fits in there nicely. I remember I had to cut something here. I think I had to cut a little bit off here, or off the Kydex, to make it better. This one seems pretty good. This I could trim, but I think I remember that just wears in, and you get used to that, you know, with this combat cut. So I might loosen it a little bit more. I think I tightened it down a little tighter than how it was when it came. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, I can't see much going wrong with it. Thick Kydex, good clip. As you can see with the clip there, there's space there, so there's not a whole lot of movement. You know, with this clip, you got that empty space there. I thought maybe a bump there would actually help, you know, help keep that from moving as much. But taking it off your belt, you know, it always cracked here. So obviously they knew those were problems, and that's why they switched to this nylon clip and offer a new metal clip, which is nice. It's a wide metal clip, not like those thin ones they used to sell or what other people sell. But it's still very, very shallow down at the bottom here. That's why I decided, you know, I'm not keeping the metal clip. I'll keep this one to replace on this. But I have a feeling once I get this broke in, I'm just going with this. I was thinking, you know, backup or maybe primer in this backup, but I'm thinking this is going to go by the wayside. Like I said, hey, not saying anything real bad about Foxx holsters. I loved it. I think they were one of the first ones that had this design. That's when I came across it about 5 years ago, 6 years ago. I think it's over 5 years ago. Just those clips really irked the heck out of me, getting caught or just getting worn down. Yeah, so I'm going to work on the edge here a little bit, see if I can smooth that out, and I'll start wearing it. So yeah, the Cant thing bothers me. I wish they would have made this bump here, you know, a little wider, and put 2 holes in there maybe, or a longer channel. I know that weakens, but so you can cant this more. Like I said, a little more canty. Another 5 degrees. I still not getting the 10 degrees on there, and I can't see how I can change that based on, you know, how it's made. Like I said, not a lot of room there. So that might bother me, but, you know, as with anything, you get used to something typically and just adjust. So yeah, good holster. I think there's much more to say about it. Keyhole holsters. Like, there's other holsters now, other companies I saw making the same design. you know, a single clip hybrid, but more expensive. I think there's one called Raw Dog or something like that, and one other one. I was searching for single clip, and I came across 3 companies or 2 companies besides Foxx. I'm like, okay, they're, you know, $50, you know, or more, 45 to 55, somewhere around there. And I couldn't tell what size Kydex on some of them. I think the dog one was .08, which is, I think, the thickness that should be gone with. And then, of course, the leather. I'm guessing most of them use, you know, anywhere from 8 to 11 ounce, which, you know, it's okay. We'll see how this holds up. Obviously, it's going to wear and stretch a little bit. That's why I'm debating on just leaving this a little stiff there. So, yeah, I look forward to it loosening up here a little bit and see how that goes. I like that. Easy on and off. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. There's a few other reviews on this holster among the other holsters. And but I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks.